keeping it rich with Sakina. So please, stay tuned and listen to HarlemTalkRadio.com. We're standing here with JJ, the owner of Nectar Wine Bar. It is not only a black-owned business, it's actually a black-owned business in the middle of Harlem. Now, JJ, please tell me, why a wine bar in Harlem?
Well, we had Harlem Vintage for about 6 years. And so in having this place where people came and bought wines to take to their friends, to take home, to take out, we thought it would be great to capture that same enthusiasm about wine here in our own establishment, where people could come and do exactly what they're doing tonight, bringing their friends, listening to good music, having good wine, and just having that vibe contained right here at Nectar.
Okay, JJ, what do you suggest for a Christmas present or any kind of present? What kind of wine?
Well, you don't even have to do wine. You can do some spirits, like a really great artisanal vodka, like Tito's. But if you want to do wine, and wine is such a great gift, you can do champagnes, you can do a red wine. What Harlem Vintage is known for is our Winemakers of Color collection, where we showcase wines from black producers. And that's a great way to bring in something that's unique to someone who enjoys wine.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, JJ, it's cold outside. Now, when I go home, I'm going to need something to warm me up other than another person, but what would you recommend for that?
Best thing is a little bit of a port. A port is a fortified wine that goes great. It's considered like a digestif, which is a French word for kind of an after-dinner drink. You can have a ruby port or a tawny port. Ruby port is a little bit sweeter, more supple, a very romantic, warming beverage. So it's perfect for a cold night by yourself or with someone special.
Okay, guys, you heard it here first. Wine advice from JJ, the owner of Nectar Wine Bar here in Harlem. And you heard it here first from HarlemTalkRadio.com. Tell everybody where they can find you, the actual address of the place and the website.
So for old school Harlemites, they will know this is 8th Avenue. So the address is 2235 8th Avenue or Frederick Douglass Boulevard. And we're between 120th and 121st Street. And we're right next door to Harlem Vintage.
And the website
is Nectar Wine NYC, and Harlem Vintage is harlemvintage.com. Very easy to find us. And with the wine store, we're open 24 hours on the web.
Okay.
But for the holidays, we're actually opening up later at the wine store so people can come in and buy gifts and wine baskets. And we do tastings all the time in the wine store.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Sekou was the editor-in-chief of UptownMagazine.com. He's now the editor of SimplyRides.com, and he has a blog about Harlem. Well, thanks for coming out and supporting, Sekou.
Well,
I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Harlem Talk Radio, and this is Robert Ballard, who is the CEO of Just One Touch, massage therapist. Ooh, have you ever been touched? Thank you very much for coming out today, Robert. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, Robert, what did you think about tonight's event?
I thought tonight was phenomenal. www.justonetouch.com is the number one. www.JUST1touch.com.
Yes, so thank you very much for coming out. Harlem got it going on.
Okay.
Hey, Harlem Talk Radio. Now I'm here with Mary Brown from Mary B Photography, who's also the Associate Art Director of Black Enterprise Magazine. Thanks so much for coming out, Mary.
Okay, Mary, how do you feel about tonight's event?
Oh, it was a great event. I'm glad I came out. It's a lot of wonderful people, and I wish Sakina all the best of luck.
Thank you so much. The best photographer in the world.
Thank you. I'm standing here with two wonderful friends of mine who are going to tell you exactly who they are and what they do.
I am Derek Guest, CEO of Grills Roll Film Productions and Services.
And I'm Eula Young, Chief Operating Officer of Grills Roll Film Production and Services.
Okay, I know you guys have a website. What is it?
www.grillsrollproduction.com without the S.
And what is your Facebook page?
It's Facebook/GrillsRoll.
All right, .com.
Yeah.
And you seen it here first from HarlemTalkRadio.com. So just tell us one reason why keep it rich.
Because so many of us are keeping it real and we're not thinking about keeping it rich at the same time.
What kind of financial advice can you give the Harlem community?
I would say make sure that you pay yourself first. So it's really important that you budget and know how much money you make every year, every month, and that you take at least 10% of that for yourself because you have to build up an emergency fund. So make sure that you save and pay yourself first for emergencies because emergencies always happen.
What would you tell young people about finances?
I would say take your finances very, very seriously while you're keeping it real, you know, with your Christian Louboutins and all these designer boots. Make sure that you keep it rich and make sure you're also saving money and that you can actually take care of yourself because, you know, 18, 19, you're grown. You need to be able to start saving toward buying your own house, taking care of yourself. And so keep it rich. Don't just keep it real and spend all your money trying to look cute. Log on to BET.com. Then you can click on the Keeping It Rich Show banner, or you can go to BET.com/keepingItRich.